Yo, what up? This is Kenan Thompson.
Yo, this is Tracy Morgan.
What's up? This is Samore, and right now you're listening to the Wendy Williams Experience.
With this song.
It's Wendy, the greatest show on earth. Wendy Williams Experience.
Yeah, man. It's the Wendy Williams Experience. Comedian Drew Frazier is in the room with us today.
No doubt.
And I'm waiting. Drew, I don't want to get involved in other conversation because I like to see our guest walk down the runway.
I want to see her too. This is a legend right here.
Yeah. You know, I've met her once before, and I was telling everybody yesterday she's in the same building as my foot doctor, very well appointed on the Upper West Side.
Really?
And so she was outside. I can't remember whether she was walking her dog or carrying her groceries.
She lives here?
Yes, she lives here.
She lives in New York.
And walks around free as a bird.
I've never seen this woman.
And we said hello to each other, and that was it. Ladies and gentlemen, the woman I'm about to introduce you to was born in North Carolina, raised in Arlington, Virginia. She enrolled in Howard University as a full-time music student with a full-time music scholarship, one of the youngest to attend. It was declared on April 22nd as being Roberta Flack Day in Washington, D.C., so we have a Roberta Flack Day coming up. She's released over 8 albums in her career. Right now, she's got the very best of Roberta Flack out in stores as of now. She is celebrating her life and her times at the Apollo Theater with Howard Hewitt right now. Get your tickets. Ladies and gentlemen, the incomparable Roberta Flack.
Go down.
Wait, okay. For everybody who's not here, how did you take those pounds off, Miss Honey? Now, you have never been a big person.
Yes.
But I saw you walking the street. Wendy.
I'm trying to push your chair down, Miss Flack.
Yeah, because I'm a little shorter.
Yeah,
yeah, that's right. I stand. I don't mind standing for the Queen. Let me just say this. I sent you some flowers. Stop. Don't say, oh, Miss Flack. Call me Roberta, please.
Do you remember the first time we met?
So much. Yes, I do. You don't know how much I love you.
You were outside of your building. I've never said where, but and I was going to get my feet done. Where? She lives in the Dakota. She's got money.
No, we don't have money, but see, we moved in 75 when money wasn't an issue.
So you knew John Lennon?
I did. Lived on the same floor with him.
And did you ever dine with
him? Heard him writing, imagine there's no people, there's no heaven.
Wow.
Heard him writing that right through the wall, yeah.
Wow, literally right next door.
Yeah, next door.
So is Yoko still there?
Yes, she is, and a wonderful person. She's an Aquarian, as I am, and just as sweet as she can be. She looks good. I don't know what her secret is.
How old is she? She's about 64?
I would say a little more than that. Yeah, I think that's being kind.
No, you look good also.
But listen, look at you.
I was on LA weight loss.
I'm looking at that, saying, I ought to try it.
But you look terrific, Miss Flack.
No,
but this is 66. Bring me to it. Look, your breasts are out. This is me. This is me at 66.
No, baby, listen.
No, I see.
Listen, you know what?
No, please help her, Goose. If you sit in the chair and then lower it we need weight on it to lower it.
Let me tell you something. It's not even a matter of 66. It's a matter of fat. Fat is unhealthy at any age.
Yes, but you're not.
But I'm saying, but I am. I'm 5'2" and 3/4.
Yes,
and I weigh more. I'm not even going to tell you what I'm going to weigh.
I was waiting.
You're going to broadcast it. But I'm proud enough to say that I have lost a lot of weight. And unlike Luther was in my band, for 3 years.
No, I did not know that.
Yes, you do.
No.
Everybody knows. How many of you guys in here know of my connection with Luther?
No, Miss Flack.
You don't know that?
No, tell.
Well, Luther was in my band for 3 years, and I'm the person who walked him into David Franklin's office, who was then handling myself and Donnie Hathaway and Richard Pryor.
Yes.
And David got him his contract. So literally, he gave me credit as long as he was on the stage for being the person who did it. He used to tell people that I pushed him out of my band. And I didn't push him out of the band. I just told him to put the fried chicken and biscuits down and go sing for those kids over at Epic Records.
And go fly on your own.
And he did. Wow. And we miss him so much. But I saw that weight thing. At a very personal level with him, because he and I used to go out and eat.
Yes,
and it's okay to have something.
Yes,
even something that might be sort of on the...
His weight was in connection with his relationships. What makes you eat?
I don't know about that. I couldn't say that that's true.
Oh, okay.
But I tell you what does make me eat is frustration.
Okay.
And I have to also tell you this. I can eat whether I'm happy or sad.
Yes.
So
okay.
if I could be having a bang-up relationship,
yes.
I still want some ice cream and cake.
Yes.
Which I cannot digest.
Now,
and that's the bad thing.
Do you live at home? Do you live by yourself?
I live with 5 dogs and 7 cats.
Oh, the cat lady.
And lots of spirits.
Oh.
I believe in spirits.
Does it smell terrible in your apartment?
No.
How do you keep that? Because I met you. You're walking your dog. Okay, everybody wasn't groceries. You were walking your dog.
Yeah.
Who does all that cleaning?
I do a lot, but I consider it here's the way I look at it. I say, if I had to be in therapy,
yes,
and someone said, you've never done this, you've never done that, so you get down and clean your toilet. I started cleaning toilets and bathrooms with my mom when I was 9 years old. Yeah. So nothing scares me.
Yes.
If you can clean a toilet, without
that's
all
right.
the accoutrement, that you can get in the store today.
You were still
just get down and clean. Y'all know what I'm talking about.
I understand that you moved to the Dakota years ago when perhaps it wasn't as pricey, but it still costs to live in New York, and it still costs.
Does.
So apparently you still have money.
I have enough money to take care of myself.
And those dogs, I bet you have a dog walker, dog groomers, all that.
I have a couple of dog walkers.
See, rich.
And I don't have, no, see, that's what I could say that. Look at Miss Thing, what is all this on your arm?
Negroidian.
You can call it whatever you want
to.
But it do have a $sign in front of it.
Shut up, Miss Flack. Let's get to your this has been in store since how long?
You said 8 albums, Wendy. I started recording in 1969.
I said over.
I thought you said first time ever I saw your face. First time ever I saw your face was done in 1969.
Oh.
Clint Eastwood made it successful in 72 with Play Misty for Me, and then Killing Me Softly came right after that,
Have you...
And then, so I've done like 16 albums.
Had you met Lauryn Hill? Did you give her the godmother's blessing to do the song? But
you know what? Her mother told me that when she was carrying, this is the strangest, when she was carrying Lauryn, she was playing Killing Me Softly. And here's the way I feel about songs.
Yeah.
And people who do songs.
Okay.
I think the song is what makes you do it. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
I don't think somebody can say, Whitney, you should go and cover the Isleys, Living for the Love of You. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I think the song makes something in your life, something in your life experience, your soul says, sing that song. So I think she sings it, and she sings the heck out of it.
So who was in your life at the time you did, first time I ever saw your face? Are you the writer as well as the executor?
Wish. Lord, from your mouth to God's ears. I wish I could do one of those.
Yes.
That would be such a wonderful thing. Then, like Stevie Wonder, we could just, sit back and sort of kind of relax. But we don't want to relax. As a matter of fact, we want to work until we can't work no more.
Well, you're a woman of a certain age, and you're very vital. And you look terrific. You must have a lot of young people in your life. Look at you. Oh, my gosh, she took her sunglasses off. I wasn't going to ask Miss Flack, but I was wondering what all was going on over there.
Give her another clap right there on that beauty.
Terrific.
Thank you.
Got to give her another clap on that beauty.
And thank you for the beautiful flowers.
Roberta Flack.
Miss Flack, have
This is yours.
Yeah, they're beautiful.
Thank you. And there's something in there very special.
Money? What?
It's worth money.
Food?
It's worth money.
What?
Come and look.
I don't want to look, Miss Flack. Is there a bee in there that's going to sting me?
Grab this right here.
Oh. There's a tiara! Yay! And a scepter! With a sharp end. I'll stick ya.
For the queen.
Oh, wow. This is really nice, Miss Flack.
I'm so proud of you,
Oh, Miss Flack.
Years ago when Percy Sutton and a few people... Percy Sutton, exactly.
Okay, let me just explain to everybody who Percy Sutton is, because there are people listening outside of New York. My flagship station is WBLS here in New York, and Percy Sutton, who's the elder Mr. Sutton, he's much older now. They own this radio station. Go ahead, Miss Flack, because I never heard this story.
I was going to say that I was the first person who bought stock in Inner City.
Oh, wow. So you believe. Back when Frankie was here. Did you get rid of it when I got here?
No.
Did it go up?
You know, I'm not in a position to say that it went up or down, but I can tell you the fact that it's still here.
Yes.
No
You
doubt.
know, as Elton John says, we're still standing.
35 years we've been in business here.
Yeah,
35 years.
You cannot be still standing and not have some value, some intrinsic value, as well as some real financial value. And I think that all of that is due to. I just wanted to give Percy some praise.
Jeez, you
while
look
I'm sitting
good.
right here. Thanks.
You look
I exercise every day.
You look.
But I want to be your size. And I saw you in there. You have a baby.
Yeah.
How old is he now?
5.
You look great.
Hey, put on your headphones. There's some fans of yours. Kira is 39, and she wants to know if you're playing in New York. And I can tell you right now, Miss Flack is up at the Apollo Theater
On Saturday.
with Howard Hewitt.
Oh, Howard Hewitt is great.
Oh, we love
How
him.
many people remember him from Shalimar?
Oh, we all do.
Yes.
We all do.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay, and she's line number 2. So we just answered her question. But hi, Kira.
Hi,
Hi,
Kira.
Wendy. How are you? Hi, Roberta.
Hi.
Miss Flack. How are you? I love you.
I love
when
you,
I was a
too.
little girl,
I love
my
that.
mother would play your tape, first take, over and over and over.
I'm so
I love
happy.
you in the morning compared to what trying times. Oh, my God.
Thank you. Thank you so much for sharing that. It makes me
I
feel good to
want
hear
to-
somebody your age say that.
I would like to know, you're going to be at the Apollo. Why do you not play more often?
I do. I don't know. You have to go to my website. We are in the 21st century, and it's robertaflack.com, and my itinerary's on there.
Oh.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm working all the time, kiddo, and I'm so grateful. I give God thanks and praise for that.
I used to cry listening to your records. Cry, play the tape, stop it, write the words down. I wanted to sing like you. I love you.
On my website, you can clue into Real Artist Symposium, which is r.a.s. and that is the name of my own label.
Okay.
And that is there's samples of 5 songs, which is from the new album that I'm producing and doing myself.
Oh.
Writing
I
a
don't
lot
want you
of the
to produce.
songs.
I want you to sing. Why don't you sing? When are you singing
Wait, but
again? I want you to come
the
out with a
money's
new
in the
CD.
production, too.
Well, but I'm producing myself singing. Is that okay,
Oh.
baby?
Okay.
All right.
I love
Okay.
you. And listen, you need to do something smaller like the Blue Note or something like that. So I can get close to you.
Oh, thank you.
And,
Well,
like,
you know, I
take
did BB King earlier this year, and I
Okay.
was going to do it again in May, but I think we're going to be in Europe then. But you know, we try to go where God sends us, and this blessing, baby, after all these years. to be
Thank
able
you,
to
Kira.
Sing anywhere.
Okay.
See you,
Thank
Kira.
you.
Come and see me at the Apollo.
I will.
All right, and don't forget, everybody, that's Saturday. The closer I get to you and Donnie Hathaway,
Yeah.
how did you hook up with Donnie? And is that
Through my first husband, who was his bass player.
Oh,
And my first husband I met through a young man, percussionist named Buck Clark, who was playing with Les McCann.
I want to get into your personal life if
Go
you
ahead.
don't mind.
Dig deep, girl.
Okay, well, we're going to do that on the next break.
What?
Because right now I want to make sure that Melissa gets a chance to chat with you.
Okay, Melissa.
She's on line number 1. She wants to know if you have advice to young people looking to get into the music business. Hi, Melissa. Melissa?
No, this is not Melissa. This is Pam.
Okay, well, hold on for just a moment, Pam.
Thank you.
That's okay. I want to know the answer to Melissa's question. What is your advice?
The advice is to keep on plugging. You know, you keep on trucking like Eddie Kendricks used to sing. There's no, look at it, American Idol. If you can break into it, the thing is, not how to get in the business, how do you get onto American Idol? I have been down to the Sugar Bar, Nick and Val's place here in New York.
Yes.
Ashford and Simpson have a wonderful place called the Sugar Bar. And you go down there on Thursday, and everybody and their grandmama is singing.
Are you serious?
Haven't you been down there?
No, but this is where upcoming talent can possibly go if they're good enough and be heard by people like you.
Listen, everybody comes in there. Tell them, you know, everybody.
What
comes
night
in
is
there.
that?
Thursdays.
Oh,
it's open mic night. But I'm saying, you know, how can you get on American Idol is the question. Not how can you break into show business? Because if you can get on American Idol, that's 36 to 45 million people every time they're on.
But it's deeper than that because
it is deeper than
girls have a casting couch.
No, not if they don't want to. Some of these girls couldn't get to the couch. If they did, they couldn't get back up. They're so big. But the point is that they can sing.
Yes.
They can sing.
Righty.
They can sing. And there's one on American Idol now who is just, I feel for her because I've never been that big, but there are people in my family who have, and I just want her. Her voice is incredible. I'm not going to call her name, but she's there and you can see her. Sings like there's nothing else.
She needs a little diet.
She more than a little. She needs to take, because it's very near her heart.
Okay, so I want to talk with you then more about sex appeal as it relates to your business.
Okay.
I want to talk to you about your personal life. And no, we're going to take a break right now.
But I'm so anxious to tell you all the dirt.
Oh my gosh, and I'm so anxious to hear Miss Flack.
You're so sweet.
Oh my gosh. Can you acapella a bit of the first time? Can you acapella this?
If you do it with me.
Okay, turn off the music. Or you start it off.
The first time ever I saw your face. That's really wonderful.
No, wait. Let's get to another one. Let's do a melody. Let's do.
I think something bitter.
Okay,
I thought the sun.
No.
Rose in your eyes.
No. Let's do back together again.
Well, that's you.
I'll be Donny Hathaway.
Okay.
Go.
You
and I back together again.
Well, we could be in the same key. That would be interesting.
Oh, sorry, Miss Flack. I do fashion myself a singer in the shower.
You are. No, but you can sing. You're being very brave, because most people that I know who really call themselves singers wouldn't just open up and hit that one.
Well,
that's very hard.
They are what they are, non-singing. That's why we leave it up to people like you. Keep it here. We get to the personal life and more good talk with Roberta Flack with Wendy, man.
What happened to your album?
George Bush doesn't care about black people. And you know, George Bush doesn't care about Wendy Williams.
The Wendy Williams Experience. Wow. Join Wendy Williams as she broadcasts live from Puerto Rico, March 30th and 31st. Sponsored by Benjamin Rugg and Home Imports. Located at 20 Meadowlands Parkway in Secaucus, New Jersey. Featuring fabulous items for the home like the Martha Stewart Signature Collection and Stephanie Cohen's private furniture line. Very competitive prices and 12 months no payment. No interest financing. Benjamin Rugg at Home. 201-617-9000. 107.5 WBLS.
We'll be back in 15 minutes.
Bye.
Okay.
This is too exciting.
I was talking with Miss Flack, and we're having fun. And next thing, I can't help it, Miss Flack.
Please, yes, you can.
You know, my parents raised me better than that.
That's right.
Okay, look. She's going in to give us, hi, this is Roberta Flack, and you're listening to the Wendy Williams Experience. And make sure she does a good how you doing. All right. Kids love Miss Flack. All right, so here's where she's going to be, everybody. The Apollo Theater on Saturday, March 25th. She's also going to be in Atlantic City for what they call a private event on April 8th. I have no idea what private event means. Oh, she's coming back September 10th. She's going to be at the Lincoln Center.
She's going to be at the Lincoln Center?
Yes,
What?
on September 10th. This is great. I'm getting these passes for my parents. They'll just be coming back from Martha's Vineyard right around that time.
That's big right there, the Lincoln Center.
Yep, and they come by to our house, and I'll say, look, you're going to see Roberta Flack, this big. She is such a nice woman.
Beautiful.
Oh, she's going to be in the Bronx in October at Lehman Center of the Performing Arts. October 21st. But the important thing is that you remember she's going to be Saturday at the Apollo Theater.
That's at Lehman College, right?
Lehman College, yes.
Yeah.
This hour, go.
You know what's funny? That other lady said, so when you going to be somewhere smaller so I can get to you?
Yeah, I know.
So you can get to me.
She's the killer.
Stalker. Too much security at them other big spots.
Listen, Drew, I was shocked that she said it's okay to say where I live. I assume that, she lived by herself or a relatively, nobody likes the killer to know exactly where they live.
I didn't even know she lived in New York.
She lives at the Dakota.
I thought she had some big mansion in Atlanta somewhere. I didn't know she lived right
But you know that Dakota property, that whole neighborhood, it's very, very, and I got my bunions done right there on the ground floor at my foot doctor's office. And I saw her walking, and there she was.
Yeah. That's how it be sometimes.
Yeah.
You never know.
Yeah. Have you seen that website that they keep talking about on the news? It's Drew Frazier, everybody in the studio. Don't forget, he's going to be hosting. He's our new host at the Laugh Factory. He's going to be in Puerto Rico with us.
Puerto Rico, the big show.
And he's working on this show on ESPN too.
ESPN too. Yeah, the 2 live stews.
Plus, if you're still like Drew White, he's Showtime at the Apollo, Uptown Comedy Club, Comic View, Snaps, BET Showcase, Russell Simmons Def Comedy Jam. Come on. Do I need to continue? Okay. The Bermuda Comedy Tour, Bacardi Light Comedy, Martin Lawrence opening act, Bernie Mac opening act. Come on.
And now I'm here.
And now he's here.
Wendy said that it doesn't get any bigger than this, baby. It doesn't get any bigger than this. I can retire right now.
Did they show you where the bathroom is and all that stuff?
I'll find that out.
Yeah, it's right out the door.
Yeah.
So this hour of the show is, I wanted to talk with you about LA weight loss, 1-800-448-TRIM. I saw Roberta Flack 2 springs ago, and that's when I lost my original 15 pounds on LA weight loss. What she noticed today is my new 10 pounds that I lost on LA weight loss. It's real food for real people. It's not prepackaged. There's not measuring. They don't force you to take pills. They don't force you to go to the gym. They don't force you to do anything except for follow the plan, which is easy to follow, and the weight will come off. It is not unusual on LA weight loss to lose 4, perhaps 7 pounds in the first week. I, for one, feel like I'm in the best physical shape that I've ever been in my life, which puts me then in the best mental shape, because with me as a foodie, weight has always been attached to where I am emotionally. It has very little to do with do I have love in my life or do I have a good job. It's more about the physical. I was on my first diet when I was in first grade, so Anyway, I finally harnessed the whole weight thing. LA weight loss. That's it. 1-800-448-TRIM. We're going to Puerto Rico. Look, I don't look like the best in a 2-piece. Okay, forget 2-piece, because a 2-piece, the bottom comes above your navel. I wear the full-blown right above the
no, you do not.
Pubic region. Yeah, I wear a bikini. I wear a bikini. Yes.
Oh, okay. You wear the little panties on the bottom, not no big giant.
No, because that's cheating.
Yeah, yes. You gotta wear the little.
Cheating.
A lot of chicks come out there, the big panties all the way. If you're gonna wear the bikini,
that's called.
It's gotta be the little panties on the bottom,
Drew,
like dental floss.
That's called the tankini. The tankini is where you have a little sliver of skin showing between the top and the bottom. That's cheating.
That's cheating. No, can't
and I would wear a thong. The problem is that our son's going to be with us, and I have to be, and my husband's going. But more importantly, my son, because my husband is my biggest physical cheerleader.
Okay, go ahead.
Yeah, exactly.
Do it up, girl.
Short and tight. He understands that I'm having fun with it. I'm having fun with it.
That's how you're supposed to.
I wasn't this size when I was 18, so I missed out on a lot of that inappropriate behavior.
Yeah, you enjoy it.
So now I do it.
And Roberta was right. You look great. I mean, you got on the stretch pants today. Girl's looking absolutely beautiful. Believe me when I tell you.
They're called leggings.
I'm the type of brother. I don't pull no punches. The girl is looking incredible. I got my own little weight loss program that I'm on. Yeah,
what's that?
I'm trying to get myself in shape. See, I get sick and lose weight. That's how I do it.
That always works, though.
I'll be laying in bed with a collapsed lung. Like, ooh, my stomach gonna be so flat once I recover from this right here. All I need is one more car accident. I'll be at my ideal weight. Give me a feeding tube. I'll be all right. We'll be in a coma for about a week once these pounds shed off of me.
See, that's the wrong way to lose weight. The correct way is to eat healthy, have a one-on-one weight loss counselor, and do the damn thing. And by the way, LA weight loss is affordable. Call them 1-800-448-TRIM, 1-800-448-TRIM. LA weight loss. It's for you. It's good. Let me talk to you about St. Ives. St. Ives, they've got this whipped silk moisturizer from St. Ives. I love it. First and foremost, St. Ives is affordable. I will not lie to you. I am a skinflint. There are certain things you just should not have to spend a lot of money on to get results. And one of them, to me, is moisturizer. I am not going to go to Bloomingdale's to the makeup counter and spend $80. Excuse me. I'm so hungry. I get juice mouth.
The food is here, baby. Speaking of
I know. I can't.
For you, girl. I see you looking over there. I see you looking. LA weight loss. Is the food over there, Drew?
But it's sushi. And I'm on maintenance, and that will help me maintain. Mm-hmm. But, back to some things should not cost so much money. And one thing I believe is moisturizer. And it also shouldn't be difficult to get to. You can go to Dwayne Reed, Target, CVS, wherever, and pick up the plethora of products from St. Ives. These products worked, and the one that I'm trying to tell you about now is the whipped silk. Even the container is different. It looks special. Guess what? It absorbs quickly into your skin. It's not greasy. It leaves even the driest parts of your body soft. So do what I do, what millions of people have done for years, what the U.S. ski and snowboard team does. Go to your store, pick up affordable and result-getting St. Ives whipped silk. Thank you.
There you go.
Look, I'm out of breath. All that talk make me hungry. We're going to continue with the break. Roberta Flack's going to come back in. We're going to get down to the business with her love life. I want to talk to her more about the business, who she's friends with. And, you know, it's Roberta Flack, man. All right, so we're here until 7 o'clock. Don't forget, in the 6 o'clock hour for the bonus hour, Thomas Lopez Pierre is coming. Now, you've heard about the Harlem Club. You've heard about Mr. Lopez Pierre. He's going to be here. If you want to know more, make sure that you're here during the bonus hour of the Wendy Williams Experience from 6 to 7 p.m. right here on 107.5 WBLS.
What's up? This is Brenda K. Starr, and you're listening to the queen of all media. Ay, qué linda, Wendy Williams.
How you doing? Wendy Williams, experience.
Here in New York, we were playing That's the Time I Feel Like Making Love to You. And shout out to the other radio stations. Everybody plays their own music here on The Experience. And then we all rejoin for the conversation.
Yep.
So here in New York, we were playing That's the Time I Feel Like Making Love to You. And the part where she says, walking in the park, seeing lovers do their thing, we said, oh, how you doing? Miss Flack is coming back in. She would absolutely die if she knew what we were just up to. You are just such a cute woman.
Miss Flack is back. Yeah.
You are a very cute woman. Sit down, Miss Flack.
You know, I campaigned to be on your show.
You did?
Yes. I arranged this myself.
You did?
Yes.
Thank you, Miss Flack.
Oh, that is beautiful. Oh,
well, sit down.
Okay.
You know, a lot of people campaign to be off my show.
I don't know why.
Neither do I.
You're too intelligent and bright.
Okay, well, move up, because that's not going to stop me from asking ignorant questions.
Ignorant questions don't scare me.
Let's get into it, Mama.
Go ahead.
I aspire to be a woman of a certain age. If I could just live long enough, I will be there as well. And hopefully I will be teasing and popping and a sexual creature and all that good stuff that you are. Your breasts are incredible. I can't help but to stare at them. I feel gay.
No, you're not gay. And don't feel that way. It'll pass. But let me tell you, this is a Victoria. No, let's don't give him any credit.
Okay, so you still wear that kind of stuff?
Are you kidding me? Who wouldn't?
Ooh.
But I don't understand it. Is there a time a limit when you can't wear that kind of stuff?
Listen, there's a
when
lot.
you can't feel sexy, when you can't feel desirable,
yes.
When you can't want to feel, excuse me. No, I'm teasing. When you can't want to feel desired.
Yes.
You know? Yeah.
Now
my ex-husband.
Yes.
Last one was 20-some years younger.
Here we go.
I love young men.
Yeah. Yes.
I mean, I love men, period.
But young
I
men,
to tell you, I got a problem.
Girl, please.
But young men are interesting. They're wonderful.
Yes.
I love them.
Larry, let's do a timeline. Okay, so when was the first time you were in love?
Many moons ago, when the sun shone on the hills.
Did you marry him?
No.
Okay. What happened to him?
He died. He was in my Sunday school class.
Oh.
But you know what I did? Interestingly enough, and this is really true. I decided, I went home. I went to Arlington, Virginia, Green Valley, where I grew up. Mm-hmm. Green Valley, Virginia was a section of Arlington, Virginia, which is famous for the Arlington National Cemetery.
Yes.
Okay. So, but you could not go, when I was a little girl, you couldn't go to North Arlington. We were in South Arlington. That's where the black people were.
Okay.
And Green Valley specifically was where we were, which means that we were a certain other kind of black person. We didn't have much of anything. But we had music, and we had the church, and we had, community and stuff like that. So anyway, I was driving to the airport, to Reagan National Airport one day, and we had some extra time, and I had the driver go back through Arlington.
Yeah.
And I saw all these houses that I grew up in. The first house that my dad moved us to when we moved from North Carolina. I saw the second one, I saw the third one, the fourth. So I went back 3 weeks ago with my camera and a friend, and we took pictures. And I knocked on this first house, the door of this first house. And this woman answered the door like this, looking out the window. And this guy who was with me, who was Caucasian, said, "Excuse me, miss, this is my friend, and Roberta Flack." And she said, "Go away," you know.
Wow.
He said, it sounds like a movie, doesn't it? But anyway, to make the story short, she finally decides he said, "No, it's really her." She opens her curtain and she says, "Oh my God." Well, I started to cry. I made a complete idiot of myself. Anyway, she lets us inside. I go in and I'm kissing the walls. I'm thinking about my baby sister being born in this house. I'm thinking about my mom and dad sleeping over there. I'm thinking about the kitchen being right where it is. You know, nothing had changed.
Was the room where you lost your virginity in that house?
No. I didn't lose it. When we were growing up, baby, we didn't have no rooms to lose no virginity.
Where did you lose your virginity?
In the bushes.
Yeah, like the rest of us.
That's what I'm talking about.
You are really some kind of broad, Miss Flack.
I'm telling you like it is.
Sir. Yes, sir.
You know, because when you do that, you're like what? 12, 13, 14, 15
no, you
years
are.
old. You know,
okay now.
Well, I mean, you know, because
Michael
down in Virginia, there's not much to do. And so when you start getting those urges, those hormonal things, and you act on them, you go where you can go.
Was that your first love, or did you just do it to get rid of it?
I think I loved it.
Yeah.
But I don't think it was my first love.
Gotcha.
Now, make a difference.
Now let's talk about this first husband. So where did you meet him?
I met my first husband through Buck Clark, who was a percussionist who worked with Les McCann and some other musicians. And he was also playing with Donny Hathaway.
And how long were you married to him?
Not long.
How many? I
would say about a year and a half, 2 years.
Okay. Any children produced out of that union?
I tried.
Okay, so you divorced him. And what'd you say? You tried and you almost died? Mm-hmm. So you have no children?
I have no children.
But
I did take fertility drugs and try.
Oh, I understand.
When they were not approved by the National Institutes of Health.
I understand.
I was taking them anyhow because I wanted kids. I still want kids.
Yes.
If I could be that, who was it in the Bible? Abraham's wife, Rebecca, that has the kids when she's 90 or something. I could do that.
Have you ever thought of adopting, even back in the day?
Yes.
That's not for you.
Well, you know, I have a godmother who's very spiritual. She's 94. And just recently, as last year, I said, "Mom, I want to adopt some kids so bad." She said, "No, you ain't going to do that." I said, "Why?" She said, "Because you're going to wind up adopting somebody who's going to
kill you when you're sleeping."
See, I didn't say that.
But you know what
did.
Yeah.
Because
I believe in the killer.
In our community, we do have those fears. Now,
yes, we do.
That, however, has not stopped me from being a person who supports many children's charities.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
But I mean, really many. Christians Children's Fund, Save the Children, all kinds of things I'm involved in. And I send money regularly.
Okay, let's move on.
Okay.
Your second husband.
Yeah.
Yes, let's talk about that. How long was it between the first husband and the second husband?
A long time, but there was a lot of fun in between.
Yeah, I'll bet. Did you cheat on your first husband?
No, I'm not a cheater.
Okay, what happened?
If I'm going to cheat, I'm just going to go.
Yes.
You know, I ain't going to cheat. Cheating what? That's like you're going to do something and stay there. I would never be that kind of person.
So you had a lot of fun in between the first and the second.
Well, not really. I'm just making jokes about it. It wasn't like I had a lot of adventure.
Yes,
put it that way.
Of course.
And it was meant to be fun, and some of it was funny. But it was not as a good old time as I wanted.
How long were you married to the second husband?
Too long.
How long was that?
I was married 4 years.
Oh, Miss Flack, please, you lose patience very. Well, I thought you were going to say 25 years or something.
No. I just got divorced 2 years ago.
Oh my goodness! Have you ever had to pay alimony?
No.
Do you still have sexual benefits with any of your ex-husbands?
No. I'm not interested.
Yeah.
Would you be?
I don't know. Familiar territory. Once you get over the original hurt.
Well, there's lots of familiar territory in
I'll
between those two.
All right.
Not lots, but enough to be, curious, satisfy the curiosity.
Are you in love now?
With music and my animals and the world and my life, because I just had some breast surgery last year.
Oh, do tell.
And it wasn't cancerous.
Okay.
And it was wonderful, but it was eye-opening.
A lift?
No.
Implants?
No.
Well, if it's not cancer, please enlighten us.
Well, it's just I do healthy eating. I changed everything. I happened upon a book that was written by a doctor, a female doctor, who herself had endured breast cancer.
Yes.
And the book is called Cancer Doesn't Scare Me Anymore.
Okay, Ms. Flack, there's only a little bit of time left on the break. I'm a healthnista and a little paranoid. I really want to know what it is, if it's not cancer or enhancement or
what it is make my breasts look like this?
What is it? What kind of surgery?
Exercise.
No, what kind of surgery did you have on your breast? You're making me scared.
None. I'll take them out. I'll do a tire for you right here. I have had no surgery.
Okay. You just said you had work done on your breast.
I didn't say work done.
Oh.
Don't reinterpret.
Okay.
I said I had breast surgery. I had a cancer, not a cancerous. I had a benign tumor removed.
Thank God.
Okay. All right.
But that's not unusual in my family. My mom died of breast cancer.
I got you.
My aunt died of breast cancer. My baby sister, who's much, much younger than me, has had a major lumpectomy.
Wow.
And my sister died about 6 months ago.
I'm sorry to hear
cancer.
that. Oh.
So it runs rampant, and I'm very aware of that.
Yes.
I stopped eating pork many, many years ago.
Yes.
And I think that has a lot to do with the state of my health. And I really try to eat well. And I tried to watch things.
I have to tell you, I don't know what it is that you eat. All I know is that you've got a very, very youthful bite that you're taking out of life.
Yes.
You must have friends that are in their 30s and 40s and what.
I do.
And girls that you really consider friends.
Everybody in my band is like in their 30s.
Excuse me, affiliates, can I just have an extra 2 minutes, please? This is Miss Flack. How do you weigh in on being friends with Diana Ross? Like, who are some of your girlfriends that leave?
Diana Ross is not a girlfriend. I don't know if she has girlfriend qualities.
Oh,
not for me.
Okay,
you guys, you are notorious.
No. I'm trying to maintain my composure. We'll talk about it once you leave. Look,
No, but I mean, I'm serious about that, and I don't think there's anything wrong with that. If you look at what we know about how she was presented to us. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
There's so much mystery there, and black people don't respond well to mystery. We want to know everybody's business.
Doggone, Miss Flack, can you please stay for another break? Please. Look, we're not going to ask you to do anything. Oh, you can go in the other room.
No, I don't want to go in the other room. I want to stay here for another break. But
no, then don't say another word, because now the affiliate radio stations are getting very upset. They want to go in and they want to play their commercials.
Oh yes, okay.
And I want to talk.
I love you guys. Play your commercials.
Yes, everybody. We're about to take a break, and we will be back with the third installment of the Roberta Flack Chat. This is wonderful. Yeah. Keep it where you got it, everybody. Thank you. Woo.
Wendy, man.
My oldest brother, he told me he had a very good surprise. The surprise was that he turned himself into a woman.
The Wendy Williams Experience.
107.5 WBLS, saluting extraordinary members of our community and taking pride in their accomplishments. If you know someone in your community who epitomizes the theme of living Black history every day, email us at promo@WBLS.com, their name and a brief description of their accomplishments, and we could be throwing the spotlight on them, living and celebrating Black history every day.
107.5 WBLS.
Next Tuesday at 10, watch The Down Low Exposed. J.L. King, Terry McMillan, Bill Duke, and others speak out on the controversy and its consequences. That's next Tuesday at 10, only on BET.
107.5 WBLS, New York.
Let's take some calls from the request line. Caller number one.
Earlier today, she talked to radio host Wendy Williams.
Dateline's Hoda Kotb talks with New York radio DJ Wendy Williams.
Earlier this year on Wendy Williams' New York radio show.
Wendy Williams is a national syndicated radio personality. Jimmy's guest tonight, Wendy Williams.
Why is Wendy Williams fast becoming the queen of all media?
She's made her mark making celebrities extremely uncomfortable on her popular New York radio show. She's got a TV show on VH1. Please welcome troublemaker Wendy Williams.
Oh, my Lord, am I ready for this day? That was the most erratic, weird interview I'd ever heard.
The Wendy Williams Experience.
Broadcasting live, it's the queen of radio, Wendy Williams.
we're waiting for Roberta Flack to come back in. In the meantime, Drew Frazier's in the studio. Did you hear about Prince renting out Utah Jazz player Carlos Boozer's mansion?
No, do it.
For $70,000 a month, only to have the exterior repainted with purple stripes, his trademark symbol to be on the outside, and the number 3121, which is the name of his new CD that was just released or came out yesterday. Plus, he had monogram carpeting, all the carpet ripped out, monogram carpeting, the plumbing. He wanted to add the water transport for the beauty chairs. Carlos filed a lawsuit, but now he's since dropped it against Prince. He dropped it back in February. This is an $11.9 million mansion.
Well, for $70,000 a month, I should be able to do a little something different.
Well,
change something. $70,000, brother.
That is very diva.
I can't paint nothing pink?
That is a lot of nerve. What? Roberta Flack is back in the studio.
Yes, I am.
Roberta's back.
I was just gossiping a bit about Prince, whose new CD is out this week.
Yeah.
And I was saying, that he had rented this mansion and changed the interior of it and painted purple stripes on the outside. There's a lot of nuttiness that goes on with you creative people. And I'm painting you with the nutball paintbrush, too, because I'm sure there's nutty stuff that you do.
And you, too.
There is.
Well, if we didn't, nobody would come to the party.
Probably not.
I agree with you.
What do you do that's nutty?
What do I do that's nutty?
That other people be like, oh my God.
I used to smoke cigarettes.
Okay, we'll take that. Have you ever smoked the Chief?
Green pot?
Oh, yeah. Oh. Well, yeah.
Yeah, I'm from that generation.
Yeah,
when smoking pot was something you did.
The big deal. Yeah,
you didn't. No, you didn't drink. You didn't drink. You didn't
smoke pot.
You didn't do any other drugs or anything like that.
Yeah.
But the thing about it is, I'm a singer. So what am I doing smoking anything?
Yeah, you got to preserve your
Not only
voice.
that, yes, it'd be and once I realized that the same apparatus you use for singing, all of these parts of your body that you use for singing, you use for speaking. Right. So I've known a lot of DJs who probably have sat in this very seat you're sitting in, who have died of throat cancer.
Oh, yes. Everybody calm down. Who are we talking about?
I'm not going to tell you.
Oh.
But the point is, that it is a dangerous thing to do. And I started smoking when I was 11 years old.
Well, that was probably after the sex that you had in the bushes when you were 12.
That cigarette after that.
That was yeah. I wish I did. Well, now let the truth be told, I did get to a point where after that it was good to have a cig.
Yes.
And I love your church members in here. They say,
yes. Let the church sing. Let's get back to the girlfriends. All right. So I asked you who your celebrity girlfriends were. The ones that
I don't have any celebrity girlfriends, but I have celebrity acquaintances.
Okay.
And my theory is that in this business, I don't know if this is true in your personal life at all, but it's very hard to have real friends. A real friend is somebody who can stand you when you're wrong.
That's right.
Who can stand you when you're right and who can help you try to be right most of the time.
Right.
Without hurting your feelings.
Yes.
And I have never found anyone that I felt that way about in the business.
Yes.
I have found people on the periphery who have worked for me, my assistants.
Yes.
I
met your lovely assistant in the bathroom.
And I met yours.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? And she started working for you she's worked for you for long. She said, this is my third day. She's grinning from ear to ear.
Zoe, she came from intern.
But that's wonderful.
Yeah.
You see, and so those people you begin, she said, I work for Miss Wendy and her husband, Kevin. I said, so you work outside of the studio? She said, yes, ma'am.
Yes.
But I mean, she's almost got tears in her eyes. She's so proud. She's like,
oh, Zoe.
She's like, no, I'm serious. And she's like this. He was there. I'm not telling you. Were you there? No, that wasn't you. Somebody looked just like you. Who was that looking like you?
She's a virgin.
Yeah.
That's what that glow is.
Wendy is,
she's all backed up.
This little girl, Wendy, you're so crazy.
Well, I'm just saying,
how when you have, wait a minute, what part of America were you born in that you know something about being backed up? When you're
I wasn't a virgin at 25. I'm from New Jersey.
All right, so
when we were in New Jersey, we didn't have sex right away. But I grew up in Ocean Township, and white girls, we go early to preserve everything.
But I want to know what is the phrase "backed up"? Because that's very North Carolina phrase.
Is it?
Yeah.
Oh, that's like the pipes. Okay, then let's talk about some of the modern people. Okay, let's talk about the modern people. Miss Flack, and you can always refuse to answer anything. Whitney Houston.
I love
Do you
Whitney.
know Sissy? Do you?
Oh, yeah. Sissy sings on a couple of my albums, earlier albums, the Quiet Fire album, to be explicitly clear about it. Quiet Fire, no, reverently, yeah. She sings on a couple of things that I did, and she's so talented. And Whitney is a beautiful person, and I don't know anything about her other than what we all read, and how much of that is true.
Right.
I don't know. You know, I'm not friends with Whitney and Bobby.
Gotcha.
You know, I never. I did have a chance to sing with her once at Nick and Val's house.
Okay.
You know, and I said
they have a beautiful daughter, Asia.
Yes, and
she's a little pistol.
Nicole.
I never met Nicole.
Oh, Nicole is beautiful. Nicole is the Aquarian. She's tall and stately.
You're really into the star signs.
Yeah, I am.
What star sign was your third husband who you just divorced 6 months ago?
I don't have a third husband. Are you trying to wish something on me?
No, but didn't you just divorce somebody 6 months ago? You just said it.
No, I said last year.
That was your second husband?
It was
your
my
second husband?
Yeah, let the church. Yeah, I'll give her the information.
Okay, so you've had two husbands.
Two husbands. Too many, I might add.
Yeah.
Yeah. How many times have you been married?
Twice.
Okay, see?
Once for 5 months and now for 7 years.
Oh, that's fabulous.
Yeah,
Well, that's wonderful.
Yeah.
And Kevin must be the one. Because Kevin is the baby's daddy.
Yes, yes.
See, that picture of you in there with your... Oh.
With the belly.
Yeah.
A lot of people think I adopted because I was on bed rest for 9 months. I got such a big mouth, and that would be like something I would do. Stay home for 9 months, secretly adopt a baby that looks just like me because I'd be too embarrassed to say I adopted if you follow what black people do, of which I wouldn't be embarrassed by that.
No, I wouldn't. There's so many children in our community who need just some minor attention.
Look, Holly Robinson Pete.
Even if it's not noble, it's a good thing.
Yeah, Holly Robinson Pete, she and Rodney already have children of their own, biological, and I was reading that they want to adopt children from Katrina, which I think is wonderful. Hey, Della Reese is coming out with a clothing line. April 8th, she's going to be selling it on HSN. Have you ever thought about doing...
I've thought about doing linens. I'm a linen freak because when I was a little girl, we had 1 or 2 washcloths that we shared in the whole family.
Yeah.
It wasn't fun, I can assure you.
Yeah.
If you can read between the lines.
Yeah.
It was not fun.
Mm-hmm. A lot of stank.
Going behind somebody else's. So I love linens. I have too many towels and too many washcloths and too many sheets and too many duvet covers. And things. So somebody said to me, why don't we do a house or something? I said, okay. And that was the end of it.
Yes. Mm-hmm. A lot of ideas.
Because I'm very picky. I
happens.
want the best of everything.
In around 1995 to about 1998, you hosted a radio show called Brunch with Roberta.
Was it that long ago?
Yeah, it was syndicated on about 30 radio stations around the country.
Yeah, it was fun. 3 years I did that.
Would you ever do something like that again?
On satellite radio for a lot of money.
Yeah. Because it was what, barely enough money to pay your parking at this particular point?
No, it wasn't. It was a lot of money. But it was a lot of, because I was not as smart at it as you are. I did a lot of work. I went to the library, Miss Thing. I got myself a new library card. And I went to the library and I sat there and I went to the Library of Congress and looked up all the musicians and looked up everything I could find.
What kind of show is this?
But because I felt like, it wasn't a chat show, but I felt like if I'm going to talk about these people who are my contemporaries, can I say something, that maybe somebody will find interesting?
You're sweating like a pig. What are you, menopausal? No, you're through that.
No.
You're not through it? You're going through it now?
Yeah.
So you have a period maybe every 3 months and then you don't have one at all?
No, I don't have any.
You don't have any more periods? So that means that you've gone through menopause.
No. Wendy, I know your age, and I'm not going to talk about it, but you will be going there if you're not there soon, and you will know exactly what I'm doing.
No, I know. I'm trying to learn from you.
I'm
I don't see you flapping your skirt like I've seen my aunts. Just flapping to try to air it out.
I'm not. As a matter of fact, if I could get my assistant to bring my herbs in, you'd see this water disappear like that.
Wow.
Because I'm holistic.
This is not opened.
No, we don't drink water. Not Poland Spring. We drink.
Here she is. Ooh, you got her. She's a good girl. She's a good girl. Yeah, pass that.
I'm gonna have my assistant bring in my herb in a minute.
What is that? It's in a dropper, Miss Roberta Flack.
What does
we
it
can
say?
do.
Tell them what it says.
Ooh, what does this says? It says Master Formula.
Woman's Master Formula.
Woman's Master Formula.
And read what it has in it.
It has chasteberry, black cohosh,
Dongquai,
Saquavine,
Squalvine,
licorice.
See, all of these things.
What the hell are you? What is that?
Licorice. You know what licorice root is, right?
No, let me just ask you this.
Yes.
I thought that once you didn't have periods, you were through menopause and you stopped the hot flashing.
Again, my sister.
Ooh.
Wow.
What? All
And
right,
she's
there
putting
we
it on
go.
her tongue. She's.
Wow.
When's the last time you needed a Kotex?
I don't even remember. I didn't start my periods until I was 22.
Wow. Wow. So you had a lot of years from 12 to 22 just doing it.
If I was doing it, I probably would have started sooner.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Okay. Gotcha.
Did she say that?
Yes, she did. Well, geez, Miss Flack, I like to see women like you because you're doing it. You're embracing your changes and you're embracing your womanhood, and you're surrounded by young people. You put on a mascara and eyeliner like Way Bandy.
I worked with Way Bandy.
I know. That's why I mentioned that name. I figured because he's been dead for a long time, but he was from your era.
Yeah, and Joey Mills.
Yeah, you beat your face like a pro.
Yeah. I've been doing it for years. But let me say this to you, Wendy, that part of being a woman and being a mature woman, as well as an experienced woman, pardon the reference, is that you know yourself better as the years go by.
Yes.
And I know what I need in order to function, and I know what I need to survive. I don't know everything.
Yes.
I'm open to finding out new stuff.
Yes.
You know. But I do a lot of holistic herbs.
I was going to ask you, because, dude, that's a dropper in a baggie.
Look at my face. Did I wipe it?
No. And you stopped sweating.
Okay, thank you. I just want to know. Okay.
It's a miracle.
That's what I'm talking
That's
about
a
right
miracle. Oh, my gosh.
there. Yeah.
Yeah, so then I'm on the stage, and I'm going to be singing, and I feel a little flash. The thing about a flash with women, and by the way, guys, don't think that you will not be having a flash.
Oh yeah, no doubt.
If you think I'm lying, ask an older man.
No doubt.
The body, the hormones, it's the hormones.
Something happens.
Yeah. They go bye-bye. And your body no longer manifests or makes what you need in order to be juicy and moist here and moist there and moist everywhere.
Yes,
And so you have to supplement your body's needs and take care of yourself. And some people live to be... There's a woman on TV, Caucasian lady, who has a show called Just Sex. Let's talk about sex.
Okay, who's that? What?
It's not Ruth Westheimer, but she's... I can't think of her name.
Is she older like that?
But she's much older. What's her name? Yes.
Yeah, the sex lady.
Yes.
Yeah.
She's very...
She gets
she
down for
must
her.
be about 75 or 80 years old.
Whoa.
But she talks about it like, it's no big deal. It really isn't.
Very
we should know more about ourselves so that we can enjoy our life.
What we should have girlfriends of all ages, including your age.
Yes. And yours too.
Yeah. Yes.
And this little lady's over here.
Yes.
Let's smack her. How old are you?
That's Taryn. She's
10 years
she's
old.
a piece of like 22.
I know. Let's smack her with her own left hand.
But you want to know what's so interesting about this cycle of womanhood? It is important, and I've really learned that through my mother and my mother's girlfriends, of which you're their age appropriate. I love talking to you older broads, and I love talking to these young girls that I surround myself here at the radio station, and I love having friends my own age, and I love hearing the cycles of sex and the cycles of body and the cycles of how you feel about men and things like that. It has been such a pleasure
interesting
speaking with you.
Thank you. It's a pleasure to answer you,
has.
too.
It's been gorgeous.
You give the best answers.
Roberta Flack.
You're so cute.
The legend.
Thank you, Miss
I'm so
Flack.
happy to know you, Wendy.
Thank you.
I am happy to know Wendy Williams because among radio personalities, yours shines so bright.
Thank you,
and you're
Flack.
so unique. Listen, don't applaud, guys. I'll give you the cue. I'm teasing because I'm not finished. I want to say this. You just you set the pace for all the other folks to follow. And you're so beautiful. I love your eyes. I love your face, May you always have that wide open, innocent look that you have now. And may you always be able to ask a question and expect any kind of answer, because that's the only way we're going to find out what's going on in the world. I wish that you were doing some serious news like what's happening in Iraq. Could you ask Bush what he's doing, and you see what kind of answer you get from him? You know what I'm saying? Because you have the magic that a fabulous interview of Barbara Walters, Diane Sawyer. You have that Oprah Winfrey kind of ask that question and look at you in the eye and get your answer.
Flack.
But it's true, Wendy.
The wide-eyed thing is thyroid disease.
I have it too.
You do?
I'm hypothyroid.
And I'm hyperthyroid.
That's why you're so skinny.
And that's why you're probably having a problem
With
regulating
my
your weight. See, me, I don't take my pills for a few days. I go on LA weight loss. I can lose some
I can't.
Miss Flack.
But I'm working at it, and I'm giving it all to God. Because I'm so healthy.
Yeah. Do you go to your endocrinologist on a regular basis?
As regularly as he says to come and see him. I have an appointment on the 29th of this month.
Oh! And me on the first Wednesday of April.
That's great. So that's mine and yours. It's a couple of days apart.
The next time I have to go to my foot doctor, of which my bunions are great, I'll just make an excuse to come through the neighborhood.
And not ring my doorbell.
If by chance I did.
Yes, I would answer the door.
Miss Flack.
Oh, it's beautiful.
But only if you call me Roberta.
Thank you. All right, I'll call you Roberta.
What's your middle name?
Joan.
Mine is Lavina. If you call me Lavina, I'm not going to let you in.
Mine's Anthony Robert.
You're going to make me cry.
Thank you,
Miss Flack.
Oh, you're so wonderful.
Thank you.
You guys don't know who you got here.
We'll be back.
Wendy.
That's so cute. Look at you.
The train went about time.
I know.
Wendy, man.
This show is crazy. Just make sure it stays broadcast right here because it's crazy. Everybody I know loves it, even my mother.
The Wendy Williams Experience.
Don't miss Steve Harvey's Don't Trip, He Ain't Through With Me Yet in theaters now. 107.5 WBLS. Today's R&B and classic soul. Celebrating 35 years of service to the community.
Damn Roberta Flack. She messed up my mascara, number one. Damn Drew Frazier talking about was that vodka on the dropper? No, I can't smell you all, but no, you know what? That is a nice woman.
She is. That was a beautiful interview. I mean, she just spoke from the heart, the truth.
See, that's how I want to be when I get to be, she's 66. Yeah. That's how I want to be.
She's a beautiful age, yeah. And she's still doing it.
She had on a little sequence during daytime.
Had the push-up bra on.
And the push-up bra and the boobs
coming out. Yeah, and she was willing to take them out and show it to us.
She was good. Were they listening when she said that?
They were listening. Yeah, she said, I'll take them, but you skipped right over that.
No, you know why? Because I was like, you know what? Maybe she would, and I want her to spare her dignity. It's enough that she's talking about sex in the bushes.
Janet Jackson took hers out.
She had
seen a legendary breast.
She had.
That's a legendary breast right there.
And we both have thyroid disease.
Yeah. That's crazy. I wanted to say I had it too, just to get the embrace with it. I wanted to have it too. I'm like, me too. I'm sick too. Everybody crying.
Yeah, the only thing about Miss Flack being here is that she got in the way of what could have been a potentially great gossip day. Oh well, the celebrities will be doing wrong tomorrow.
They'll be doing it wrong.
Yeah, if there's one thing we can count on, is the celebrities doing wrong.
Making it happen.
Man, listen. All right, so let's make this a quick break. I wanted to talk to you about Daffy's. Well, I got to tell you something. Spring has sprung, and Daffy's got spring fever. They've got these Poochie-esque dresses, which, the Daffy's that I like is in Wayne, New Jersey, and because it's close to Montclair and it's near my house. The Poochie-esque dresses and the blouses and the capri pants and the optical geometric shapes and whatnot, big for the spring. Why spend hundreds and thousands when you can go to Daffy's? Unbelievable prices. Daffy's is a discount designer miracle. Absolutely. Pick up the latest spring looks at Daffy's in one trip. You can get something dainty. Don't forget something with ruffles. Don't forget the strappy sandals. Bows are big for the season. And, of course, back to the Poochie-esque prints. Timeless. Daffy's. Accessories. What is it that you need? Mother's Day is coming up. Daffy's is your secret weapon. Do what everybody does. Go to Daffy's for bargains on designer wear. I'm telling you, check out that houseware department too. Spring cleaning, spring sprucing up, housewares at Daffy's. Great vases, great throw pillows, picture frames and stuff like that. I love Daffy's. I can spend hours there. The one place I don't enjoy going with my son is Daffy's because I need time. Daffy's. There are tons of Daffy's. There are actually 18 stores throughout the tri-state area. Soho, Manhasset. They just opened one in White Plains. Of course, the one on 57th Street at Broadway. There's one in Paramus. There's one. The one that I go to is in Wayne. Look, if I see you in Daffy's, leave me alone. I'm bargain hunting. You don't want to get in the way. Thank you, Daffy's. WBLS, proud sponsors of TV 411. Improve your reading and writing and math skills by watching TV 411. This is great if you're studying for your GED. The TV 411 comes on TV, Channel 13, 12:30 p.m. on Fridays. And one more thing, don't forget to get those tickets for the Apollo Theater. Check out Roberta Flack and Howard Hewitt.
Yeah.
He's also a friend to the show.
Yes.
So those two together, wow. It's like when you watch her sing now, you know a lot more.
You look at her in a different light.
Then you need to know.
You're like, wow.
But I love it.
She was in the bushes at 11.
At 11.
Getting her groove on.
Exactly. Didn't menstruate until 22.
22.
And she takes a dropper full of something for hot flashes.
A drop of something.
Did you see how fast the moisture absorbed on her skin?
I was like, hey, get me a shot of that.
Yeah, that was pretty incredible. That was pretty incredible.
I had a hot flash or two in my day. Give me a shot of that drink. You got it.
Drew Frazier's in the studio, everybody. He is our new host at the Wendy Williams Comedy Experience at the Laugh Factory. And, he's here today, hanging out.
Here today. We're going to be here for a while. a couple of days I'll come through. Hang out with my girl, Wendy.
Come through when you want.
Make it happen. We got the Laugh Factory tonight. Now, I'll be there late because I got to do Patterson, New Jersey. My man, Brooklyn Mike, guest host tonight. We got a great show. And then next week, Wendy, when you leave, you're gone a little bit early. But Wednesday at the Laugh Factory, we're having a big pre-party for the
people leaving for Puerto Rico the next day.
So if you're going, if you're not going, come down there because it's going to be absolutely crazy.
And then you're going to be in Puerto Rico.
And I'll be in Puerto Rico for the comedy
experience.
show. The comedy show. Everybody's going to Puerto Rico. Listen, the comedy show is just going to be so crazy.
Roz.
We got so many. We got Roz. We got my man Macio's on the bill now. Macio's good friend of yours. Rashid.
Yeah.
And then Steve Harvey is bringing some special guests. I can't even mention their names. It's going to be so crazy.
Steve has a star-studded lineup going on.
So we're gonna have just a blast.
Puerto Rico's going to be great. Okay. All right, everybody. So that's tonight, the Wendy Williams Comedy Experience, LA Weight Loss, 1-800-448-TRIM, 1-800-448-TRIM, LA Weight Loss. Real food for real people. I mean, the best thing I can tell you is that there are hundreds of LA Weight Loss locations throughout the United States. There's got to be one near you. They are conveniently located. They feature the one-on-one weight loss counselor, which means that every time you have a question regarding you're feeling weak, or your friends aren't supporting your weight loss, or men are approaching you in a way that they never have, or you're not sure whether you could substitute pasta for potatoes, it could be the simplest questions or the most complicated life-altering questions. LA Weight Loss has the counselors. They're there for you. The only weight loss program that I know of on the face of the earth that offers a one-on-one weight loss shrink. Basically.
If you really want to know if it works, come to Puerto Rico and see Wendy in her two-piece, and you're going to know. The girl looks absolutely incredible.
Easy. I look incredible for Wendy.
No, Wendy, you look incredible for everybody. Believe me, I tell you. Believe me when I tell you, mama. You are hot to death.
I got the jigglies, as my son would call them, the jigglies.
Yeah, we all got that, but you got that nice little waist. Everything is tight.
Do we all have that?
Everybody got the jigglies. Ain't nobody here that's tight, unless they got it for a living.
Widley.
Yeah, everybody. Nobody in here got a body that we all got regular body. Ain't nobody here got their body for a living. Ain't nobody
look at Widley.
Nobody getting a paycheck for their body.
Built like a stick. Widley's got no jigglies. Hey Lou, you just missed out on Roberta Flack, man. She was so cool. No, I met her. You met her?
Yes, you met her. Ooh, I like her. I like somebody get their hair look like they smashed their sweater. That's a beautiful look right there, baby. Go on. Baby. That's how you coordinate right there. She got a red sweater, red hair. Go on, girl.
Drew Frazier.
Go on, girl. Woo! Go on, girl.
All right, you all. We're going to continue with the break. Coming up at the top of the hour is the Hour of Truth of the Wendy Williams Experience, 107.5 WBLS. Looks at Daffy's. In one trip, you can get something dainty. Don't forget something with ruffles. Don't forget the strappy sandals. Bows are big for the season. And, of course, back to the Poochie-esque prints. Timeless. Daffy's. Accessories. What is it that you need? Mother's Day is coming up. Daffy's is your secret weapon do what everybody does. Go to Daffy's for bargains on designer wear. I'm telling you, check out that houseware department too. Spring cleaning, spring sprucing up, housewares at Daffy's. Great vases, great throw pillows, picture frames, and stuff like that. I love Daffy's. I can spend hours there. The one place I don't enjoy going with my son is Daffy's because I need time. Daffy's. There are tons of Daffy's. There are actually 18 stores throughout the tri-state area. Soho, Manhasset. They just opened one in White Plains. Of course, the one on 57th Street at Broadway. There's one in Paramus. There's one. The one that I go to is in Wayne. Look, if I see you in Daffy's, leave me alone. I'm bargain hunting. You don't want to get in the way. Thank you, Daffy's. WBLS, proud sponsors of TV 411. Improve your reading and writing and math skills by watching TV 411. This is great if you're studying for your GED. The TV 411 comes on TV, Channel 13, 12:30 p.m. on Fridays. And one more thing, don't forget to get those tickets for the Apollo Theater. Check out Roberta Flack and Howard Hewitt.
Yeah.
He's also a friend to the show.
Yes.
So those two together, wow. It's like when you watch her sing now, you know a lot more.
Now you look at her in a different light.
Then you need to know.
You're like, wow.
But I love it.
She was in the bushes at 11.
At 11.
Getting her groove on.
Exactly. Didn't menstruate until 22.
22.
And she takes a dropper full of something for hot flashes.
A drop of something.
Did you see how fast the moisture absorbed on her skin?
I was like, hey, get me a shot of that.
Yeah, that was pretty incredible. That was pretty incredible.
I had a hot flash or two in my day. Give me a shot of that drink. You got it.
Drew Frazier's in the studio, everybody. He is our new host at the Wendy Williams Comedy Experience at the Laugh Factory. And, he's here today, hanging out.
Here today. We're going to be here for a while. I'm gonna be a couple of days. I'll come through. Hang out with my girl, Wendy.
Come through when you want.
Make it happen. We got the Laugh Factory tonight. Now, I'll be there late because I got to do Patterson, New Jersey. My man, Brooklyn Mike, guest host tonight. We got a great show. And then next week, Wendy, when you leave, you're gone a little bit early. But Wednesday at the Laugh Factory, we're having a big pre-party for the
people leaving for Puerto Rico the next day.
So if you're going, if you're not going, come down there because it's going to be absolutely crazy.
And then you're going to be in Puerto Rico.
And I'll be in Puerto Rico for the comedy show. The comedy show. Everybody's going to Puerto Rico. Listen, the comedy show is just going to be so crazy.
Roz.
We got so many. We got Roz. We got my man Macio's on the building now. Macio's,
wow.
Good friend of yours. Rashid.
Yeah.
And then Steve Harvey is bringing some special guests. I can't even mention their names. It's going to be so crazy.
Steve has a star-studded lineup going on.
So we're gonna have just a blast.
Puerto Rico's going to be great. Okay. All right, everybody. So that's tonight, the Wendy Williams Comedy Experience. LA Weight Loss. 1-800-448-TRIM. 1-800-448-TRIM. LA Weight Loss. Real food for real people. I mean, the best thing I can tell you is that there are hundreds of LA Weight Loss locations throughout the United States. There's got to be one near you. They are conveniently located. They feature the one-on-one weight loss counselor, which means that every time you have a question regarding you're feeling weak, or your friends aren't supporting your weight loss, or men are approaching you in a way that they never have, or you're not sure whether you could substitute pasta for potatoes, it could be the simplest questions or the most complicated life-altering questions. LA Weight Loss has the counselors. They're there for you. The only weight loss program that I know of on the face of the earth that offers a one-on-one weight loss shrink. Basically.
If you really want to know if it works, come to Puerto Rico and see Wendy in her two-piece, and you're going to know. The girl looks absolutely incredible.
Easy. I look incredible for Wendy.
No, Wendy, you look incredible for everybody. Believe me, I tell you. Believe me when I tell you, mama. You are hot to death.
Still got the jigglies, as my son would call them, the jigglies.
Yeah, we all got that, but you got that nice little waist. Everything is tight.
Do we all have that?
Everybody got the jigglies. Ain't nobody here that's tight, unless they got it for a living.
Widley.
Yeah, everybody. Nobody in here got a body that we all got regular body. Nobody here got their body for a living. Nobody
look at Widley.
Nobody getting a paycheck for their body.
Built like a stick. Widley's got no jigglies. Hey Lou, you just missed out on Roberta Flack, man. She was so cool. No, I met her. You met her?
You met her. Ooh, I like her. I like somebody get their hair look like they smashed their sweater. That's a beautiful look right there, baby. Go on. That's how you coordinate right there. She got a red sweater, red hair. Go on, girl.
Drew Frazier.
Go on, girl. Woo! Go on,
girl.
All right, you all. We're going to continue with the break. Coming up at the top of the hour is the Hour of Truth of the Wendy Williams Experience, 107.5 WBLS.